so hello and welcome to today's review of the Transformers Energon Wideload. Now, Wideload here, beautiful guy, he's cool, right? You know, he's the exact same mold as Duststorm, and, you know, all of the same notes kind of apply in terms of what I think about the design. You know, this crane arm thing, sure, it's a bit silly, but hey, all in the name of a good vehicle mode. Then kind of weird arm, you know, got the forearm section sculpted into the kind of a roof piece, right, with the window and whatnot. And you know what? This could be a hell of a lot worse. And the colour scheme on this guy with the kind of creamy off-white, I don't know, you know, the gold on the face, the black, the green, the yellow, you know, this is kind of highlighted sections throughout the kind of bot mode. And the vehicle for that matter, given the windows. The gold as well is on the face and the wheels. You know, it's cool stuff, right? He looks the part. He looks like a cool dude. Here we have him, just here. And yeah, let's just go for our robot mode size comparison. Here we have Energon Steam Hammer, Energon Sledge, Titan's Return Octane, Ralph, Steve. Now, generally, they look fine together, right? We've talked about this. They're kind of this whole builder on set do look good. And I decided we would bring in a Voyager, just so you get another look at kind of a scale between these guys. Now, Titan's Return Octane is kind of a more old-ish Voyager scale. Voyagers aren't quite this big anymore. You'd be lucky if you got a leader class figure at this size. Most leaders are this size, in fact. Yeah, I'm not going for any more shade at Big Fraud, or Big Convoy, as he's better known, but that new figure, ugh, yikes, not it, buddy. But yeah, generally, this is cool. We go back into normal zoom, and yeah. By the way, all the green guys, right? I just like the green ones. They kind of really tick that Constructicon box, even if it's the G1 design, and I have recently talked about my dissatisfaction with the constant reuse of G1 stuff. But these are Energon toys. And if a deco is all that's referential, and we're not just getting one-for-one remakes of G1 toys, I'm all for it, right? So yeah, this is something interesting. You know, that's kind of why I like this whole builder on team. So for the transformation on this guy, collapse the toes, kind of tab those sections together, take this armature, bring it up, fold the, hold up a second. We're going to do this now, and we'll get back to the robot mode, and then we'll do the articulation last. So, spin this section right, like so. This is, it's all the same, kind of bells and whistles as Duststorm, so nothing some of you might not have seen before. And then finally, hooked it onto here. Beautiful stuff, right? There you go. Decked out. Black and green with the cream. Yellow windows. Gold lights. I'm all for it. It's pretty dope. Also, pinned wheels. Brilliant stuff. Love the pinned wheels. And yeah, just combiner port in the back. I don't think I talked about this with Duststorm. Do I care about it? No, you're not looking at the vehicle from the back. So it's cool. Vehicle mode size comparison. Here we have Alternator Swindle. Energon Bone Crusher. Prime Universe Knockout. By the way, this is the RID toy, so it's from the original Prime line. Ralph, Steve. Now, generally, this is perfectly fine, and just kind of a good old look at size, right? The length of this Energon figure, so this is kind of a scout size, basically. He's just a bit long due to the vehicle type. He is a bit longer than this Prime Knockout. Prime Knockout was a deluxe. Now, bearing in mind, it was a decently engineered deluxe with a very interesting transformation scheme, which kind of compressed the robot mode quite a bit. But yeah, there you go. That's your comparison. And then Bone Crusher, yeah, they're kind of like the same length, right? You know, that's not too important, but they're construction vehicles. They look good together. And this is our measuring stick for basically every vehicle. So yeah, generally cool stuff. And we're going to go back to the robot mode in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. So for the robot mode articulation, because it's kind of obligatory to have to cover this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go all the way around at the shoulder. We have a bicep going all the way around. We have a double jointed elbow, essentially, folding in on itself, which is really nice. Yeah, there you go. 90 outwards on both arms, but you can actually go further on the second arm, so bonus points for that one. The kind of bicep swivel on the crane arm goes all the way around. Elbow is also double jointed, so it's a lot of the same articulation. Just the kind of upward shoulder movement is a bit better on the crane side due to the fact it's a hinge instead of a ball joint. So there you go. Head moves all the way around on a swivel. No waist. Oh, wait a minute, I'm forgetting things. He does have a waist, so that's more than welcome. Legs kick up at 90. Legs just above the 90 at the back. There you go, there's a kind of slight curve upwards. Then knees are 90 degrees. Slight toe bend if you want to count this joint. And yeah, that's really it. You know, and due to the fact it's a ball joint, ball joint at the hip, you may be hoping you get a little bit more of a, I guess like a bicep swivel, but you don't really. Instead, it's just a beautiful spread and, you know, good as anything, right? So generally on this, the scores will be displayed on screen right now, and they're going to be all the same as Dust Storm. No need to kind of retread all that same ground. And the only difference is maybe the aesthetics. You know, I think this one's like a 9 on aesthetics. I really like the green, white, and black, you know, with the yellow, blah, blah, blah. Can't do English. The yellow and gold highlights are just sublime on this guy, you know. He's really small, he's really simple, he's got a long rod. And yeah, that's all folks, goodbye.